Hey guys, Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays, everybody. Just want to do a quick video on this Christmas Day, December 25th, 2024. Just a quick recap of what's been happening so far, and I just want to go over the meme coins per usual, really quickly, before the end of the year. So, let's dive right into the Bitcoin chart. Last time we were discussing about how I was expecting some real bodies to form to fill in this long shadow to the downside. And I said, yeah, look out for around like 92K. Perhaps that might be a good place to DCA. And at the time of the recording, I believe we're starting to fill in this. It's not a true gap, but we're starting to fill in this shadow from the previous green candlestick. And actually, we closed somewhat above the 92K mark. I mean, we ended up hitting a low of 92 and around $300, but we never really closed around that point. So I'm not sure if any of you guys ended up buying and dollar cost averaging, but right now, since that candlestick, we have bounced back. Um, what I call this quote unquote Christmas rally. Well, I think people are actually expecting, you know, up and above 100K, and we're not really in that territory just yet. Um, Only because we still have to retest the yellow trend line that I've drawn before, and there is a possibility that we might actually bounce back down just to reach this price and close around 92K. I will say when we look at the MACD, it looks like the MACD line does want to cross over the signal line once more. We'll see if this actually continues to go in the upward direction. Of course, if that correlates with the price action itself, then that's usually a pretty good signal, but we'll see. Um, let's take a look at the Bitcoin dominance, showing pretty similar pattern in terms of bouncing back up. So this might indicate a true purchasing of Bitcoin. So I'm not sure. Maybe people got some Christmas money that they're able to invest into Bitcoin. I'm not sure. But other than that, Ethereum very quickly. Um, last time I talked about it, we're forming this green candle over here. We'll see if it bounces back down or it continues to go up from here. Uh, Solana is actually a green candlestick as opposed to the Ethereum. We sort of, retested and now above the now support line of $187. Anything that's below 200, I think is a good price to buy. I have no objection to anybody investing in around this price point. I really do think that we're going to hit around the $1,300 mark during this bull cycle, so you're getting a pretty good return on this, around 7x. I don't want to make the video too long today, but I did want to make a point on this turbo price chart. So last time I was talking about how, we had this red candle that was forming below the blue trend line. And it would be amazing if the new weekly candle could form a green candle. Um, that would eventually retest the blue trend line. And that's sort of what we're seeing over here. So we had a high of 1.155 cents so far. And that's not to say that we might actually close closer to the blue trend line over here, which would be around 1.22 cents. It would be amazing if you could actually break through it and then form a green candle next week that actually opens above, which would have to be 1.3 plus cents. So that's what I'm looking forward to. Unfortunately, Popcat and later I'll show you Dog with Hat didn't really show the same green candlestick, but at least it's a green candlestick. So, we'll see how far up we're able to progress this week, but not too much going on over here. Really quickly with Dog with Hat, um, very similar to Popcat. I think people are buying in, just not a significant increase in price that we're seeing. You can see that, we have a lot of quote unquote shrimps buying, but we have some people putting in, a sizable sum of money. You can also see some whales, selling over here. But mostly buys, and I think people do think that there's going to be a strong bounce back towards the end of the year and hopefully in the new year in January of 2025. And I was checking the crypto community on X the other day, and people are very hopeful. So, last week, the last 2 weeks were pretty brutal, but I think people are hopeful at this point. They are expecting a good bounce back. They have not lost hope yet. And like I've said before, once we see the retail investors take more interest in meme coins, I think we'll see then good growth moving forward. Okay, well, other than that, enjoy your holidays, and I'll be back this week. All right, bye, guys.